Alright, hi, hello, welcome back to another video. I don't really know how to start off these videos all the time. I don't know if I should just jump into like the topic at hand or what to say in the beginning of them. But for this instance, we'll just jump into the topic. And I do have a topic for this video finally, so hopefully this video isn't super short since I don't know why the videos being really short bother me. Like, yeah, they don't have to be any specific length, but something about having a video that's only like 5 minutes long is really like off-putting to me. But we'll just get right into it. I want to talk about how I struggle a lot with being consistent, and in turn procrastination. Or I guess consistency has something to do. Procrastination has something to do with consistency. And for the longest time, I want to be consistent in a lot of things in life, whether it be like doing homework on time or having a consistent schedule or whatever have you. But I procrastinate so many things. Like, to give example, I since 2020, and I feel like a lot of people are like this, I've had the idea to do something creative, whether it be YouTube or anything else in the creative field, learning how to draw, paint, or whatever. But for whatever reason, I just procrastinated that. If you can tell, given the fact that this channel started uploading in this year, 2025, it took me 5 years to finally not be so lazy about it. And it really does bother me because I will get these spurts of, yeah, I'll do this right now. And I'll do it for a bit. But then I kind of just like, it goes away and I'll go back to like not doing it for like a year or even a year or even longer. And it really does annoy me because like I would love to be more proactive, I guess, in my life, more consistent with a lot of things I do. And I am hoping with this channel and just posting on YouTube in general that I can become a bit more consistent with things, like being able to post more often, maybe getting a schedule around, since I'm going to university right now, I know I can't like work on this every single day or like a full day or whatever. But I would like to have a schedule of like, being able to do homework and then when I have free time to do these videos, not having to worry about like sitting around for like the entire afternoon, which is something I do. I come home from class pretty early, like before before 1 p.m. But for whatever reason in my brain, I just waste away the entire afternoon until like 5 or 6, and by that point it just feels like too late. And I have like a little bit of a schedule for like a nighttime routine that I do, but even that nighttime routine, I can like really trim it down and make it far more efficient, pretty much. But I don't, because something in my brain tells me like, I might as well just sit here on the couch for an hour or two before actually getting to it. And it really annoys me how like I just procrastinate so hard. And I know there's a bunch of tips and tricks online to, being consistent or not how not to procrastinate, but like a lot of tips just do not work for me, and I don't know why. They just don't do anything for me. I just can't do anything about it, or at least like I try to do something about it. It makes it sound like I'm not trying, but I am trying to be more consistent and not procrastinate as much. But the tips you see online, where it's like, once you get an idea, do it right away. I can do that to an extent, but it just doesn't help that often. Or what's another tip for like not to procrastinate? I think it's just like really get into a routine, which if you're already procrastinating enough, I feel like you can't really get into a routine to begin with. It kind of seems like a double-edged sword. I mean, that may not the best example. May not the best not example. What do you call them? I guess example to give. I don't even know what else. What's metaphor? Is it metaphor? I don't really know. But yeah, I am hoping with this channel I can become more consistent. Posting more. By me posting more often, it shows that I can be consistent in my life and not procrastinate. A good example of this, I had a essay due yesterday, and it was due at 11:59, and I had the whole week to do it, essentially the whole last week to do it, and I just did not touch it whatsoever. I didn't do it until the last minute, and I ended up turning it late, and I'm sure that's going to really bring down the score on the essay and everything. And like, I really could have done it earlier because it wasn't even that hard of an essay. It took me like maybe like an hour, two tops to write, but for the reason I just like can't do it. Or something else I do. I'm sure some of you've seen those memes where it's like you study for 5 minutes and then you take a break for like 2 hours or whatever. It's like I do the exact same thing, and I do it even worse because it's not even studying I do it with, because I've never really had to study for a test. I know that might be like subtly bragging or whatever, but like I really never really had to study for a test. I just usually get pretty decent grades on them, so I never felt the need to study. But I do this even for activities I want to do. Like if I want to read a book or watch a movie or show, I just don't do it right away. Like I just procrastinate it. Oh, actually, speaking of movies and shows, this is a really good example. There are so many movies, shows, TV, movie shows, books, anime, mangas I would like to read and watch. But for whatever reason, and this must be real bad procrastination, because like I just like don't do it. I think it's a mixture of procrastinating, and also I don't really like watching the end of things because it feels kind of sad now that like, oh, it's over. I'm not have to wait for like the next season, or if it's a if it's like a fully completed show, it's like, oh, it's completely over. I mean, sure, I can go back and rewatch it, but like, oh, it's over now. But like, there are so many things I do want to read and write. Not write. Well, yeah, I guess writing too. So many things I want to read and watch, but I just don't because I procrastinate the time on them. It's not even that hard. It's like you just grab the TV remote and then turn it on. But I am really hoping that I get better at it, considering the fact that, you know, in life you kind of do have to have a consistent schedule and like be consistent in a lot of parts of your life, be proactive and all that. And I really hope I can. Otherwise, man, am I gonna struggle far more in the future? Especially since I want, I like writing, and writing is one of those things that takes a while to do and perfect and do well. And you know, I would really love to like write more, but I don't because I procrastinated. And I love writing, I really do. And there's just something in my head that just stops me from doing all this stuff, and I don't know why. I'm sure if this video does well enough and people decide to comment on this, probably won't. Probably not, honestly. I'm sure someone give me like tips or something on how like not to procrastinate or whatever, be more consistent. And I'm sure like they work for you, but like I don't know why I can't do it. Like every tip I've seen online for like, oh, how to not to procrastinate or how to have a consistent schedule. Like this is one thing I did early on, because I went to community college first and then university. But early on, I think my second semester would have been a community college. I bought like one of those like mini, I guess you call them, like planners that you buy that has like the day of the month and you write and you plan your day or whatever. I bought one of those because I was like really hoping that like, oh, I'll use it, I'll actually plan my day out and it'd be great. I can actually like write down when homework is due, when I want to do certain things, and I just never used it. It's just sitting somewhere. I've never used it. I never touched it because like I just didn't use it. I don't know why. I procrastinated using the one thing that probably could have helped me not procrastinate. That such a roundabout way. And I can't use it now anyways because if someone ever seen these planners, they have like the year written on them, so they'd be like 2024 to 2025. So like the thing is technically expired now, so I can't really use it. I use expired in quotation marks because like it's not a food item, but like it's in a sense expired because like unless I write like the day myself or whatever, it's like it won't really help me track. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to like procrastination, especially inconsistency. Like I'm sure there's a lot of people's problems, but like I do hope, because I do plan my day out to an extent. To an extent, I do plan out what I'm gonna do, what I want to do when I want to get done. Like, oh, I want to get homework done before I work on like a video, or the audio for the video, or recording the gameplay for a video. So I do plan it out. It's just that when it comes to actually executing it, I can't do it. And I think it's really because for whatever reason, and I've done this ever since like a couple years, where the afternoon to me, I just can't do anything in. For whatever reason, my brain just like, oh, it's the afternoon, I can't do anything. I must just sit here and just doom scroll on YouTube shorts or whatever. But I am hoping, and I have slightly gone better at it. I do certain things more early than I used to. So I am hoping that by doing this and just being more like an adult, you know, the one thing I need to do, that I get better at not having a consistent schedule. I would really love to have a consistent schedule, because otherwise I am really gonna struggle. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Oh, actually, one other thing I should mention. to tie it back to the consistency, you'll notice that from the first video I posted here to then the second video, there's like a giant gap. And part of it has to do because I got busy with schoolwork, but another part of it is another part of it is because I procrastinated up making the audio for the next video. And you also notice, maybe, well, I don't think you can, because I don't think you can check the time when videos are uploaded, but a lot of these videos always get uploaded like very late at night. And that's because, like I said, I procrastinate actually doing the editing part of these videos. And I want to post a video like, I ended up posting a video like early on like a Sunday or whatever. I think last video was posted on a Sunday when technically it was supposed to be posted on a Saturday. So I want to get better at actually uploading these videos like early in the day, so that way they actually feel good. So I feel good about myself. Because otherwise it just feels like really sloppy if I just leave it until the end of the day like to make a video. Because these videos don't take that long to make. It's just me recording my voice and then gameplay. And I do it separately, each of them, because I mentioned this in the last video, this laptop is not that good, so I don't think I could even record gameplay and audio together, even if I wanted to. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope all of you have a good day. Still don't know how to end these videos, but you know what, you gotta be like a YouTuber, so like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, boost this thing in the algorithm. Actually, little side tangent here. What is that hype feature YouTube has? I know you can like hype up videos on like smaller creators, I think it is, but like, does it actually do anything? Like, does it actually like boost it and recommend it or anything? I'm really curious as to how that feature works. It seems interesting, but like, I just don't see like really a need to, because like, I've never seen a single YouTuber ever talk about it. I guess it's a new feature, so I guess that's why, but like, whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling now, so I'm just gonna end this video here. I hope all of you have a great day.